I have been dying to cook something out of my Pixar cookbook. I've like hit the point in insanity where it's like if I see anything that's Pixar, I probably am buying it. Or not to restrict things, trying to teach my son not to fear foods, but to just choose wisely. This is your sign to test your smoke detectors, because what the hell? If you're Puerto Rican or if you've been to Puerto Rico, you know about the mayonnaise and ketchup. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Sierra and I post all things motherhood, lifestyle, Disney, specifically Pixar, traveling as a family with a toddler, all of those fun, exciting things. So if you like that type of stuff, go ahead and subscribe. I just started creating YouTube content. You can find me on Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest, all the others, but I'm just loving creating this longer form content, being able to connect with more people, show more of my life. So yeah, let's get into this video. I was debating what this week's video was going to be about, and then it clicked. I have been dying to cook something out of my Pixar cookbook. I bought it a couple months ago and it's just been kind of sitting on my counter. I haven't known what to do with it yet, but now I'm ready. I'm ready to cook something out of it. So today it's gonna be a mix of a meal from Toy Story and Soul. So for the main entree, I'll be making these Supernova burgers with some onion rings. Essentially, it's just a regular burger, except there is Supernova sauce. And there's a certain way that they make the onion rings. So Toy Story inspired. And the next part is from Soul. There are so many cool recipes in this. I cannot believe that I'm just now using it. But it's first time for everything. Oh, I can't find it. Hold on. Oh my gosh, I had it wrong. I forgot I switched from the Soul drink to the Frozone Slushie. So we're doing Toy Story and Incredibles dinner tonight. Doesn't that look so good? It's like a lemonade slush type thing, but there's blueberries, some other stuff. I've already gone to the grocery store to get what I needed. I don't ever let canola oil come into my house. I try to avoid seed oils as much as possible, but at the same time I try not to restrict things, trying to teach my son not to fear foods, but to just choose wisely. So we do like 80-20, okay? So there's a little bit of wiggle room to be able to fry our onion rings in canola oil today. But I got everything else. But I also found a few other Pixar things while I was at Target. So let's like put dinner on hold for a second and I'm gonna show you what I got. If you have a Cars loving kid like I do, you are probably out searching for the same thing as me, and that is the Easter themed cars that are out. So we found 4 today. Let me show you. We have this Easter buggy. Super cute, pink vibes. This one's my favorite. It's Lightning McQueen with some bunny ears. We have Ramon in his Easter outfit. The last one is another Lightning McQueen. Just decorated like an Easter egg, I guess. He's like painted. Okay, and then for mom, I've like hit the point in insanity where it's like if I see anything that's Pixar, I probably am buying it. So I bought myself a puzzle. 100, wait, how many pieces? 1,500 pieces. I haven't done a puzzle in so long, but during COVID, I was like the puzzle queen. Like I was doing so many puzzles, like the 3,000 piece puzzles. So I'm about to get back in my puzzle game. And then I've been looking everywhere for these. Obviously, I haven't been looking too hard because they were just right at Target. But the Annie's Mac and Cheese, the Pixar characters. Had to set the vibes and put on our matching Toy Story bamboo jammies. You show your new car? Oh, I could have swore I ordered these in long sleeve. I am not loving the sleeve right now, so I think I'm gonna go put a different shirt on first. All right, it's time to get all of the ingredients together that we need. For the Supernova burgers, it's pretty straightforward, okay? We're gonna make a burger and then some Supernova sauce and then the onion rings. I don't know why it always stresses me out, like making multiple things at once. I just feel like I don't know how to properly time things in the kitchen, but I'm gonna try my very, very best. The Frozone slush is like pretty straightforward. It's like a lemonade slushie with blueberries. I don't know why that's stressing me out to make sure it's on time when the burgers are done. So I'm gonna start by cooking. Should I make the onion rings first? I don't know. I think I am gonna make the onion rings first. And while they're like frying, get the burgers started. Oh my god. I'm using my beautifully well-oiled cast iron here for the burgers by Miss Martha Stewart herself. And then unfortunately my big Dutch oven cast iron has seen better days. So I'm using my stainless steel for the onion rings. I have decided that I will be starting with the onion rings first. I cut up my sweet onion, and then for the batter, it needs cornstarch, buttermilk, flour, salt, pepper, and cayenne pepper. If you watched my last video, you've seen that I just made butter. So I have fresh buttermilk in my fridge waiting to be used. Cayenne pepper, found it. Yup, thanks. Okay, I have all of the things to make the onion rings. Daniel does most of the cooking around here. I love to cook, I do, but I have like my signature things that I really like. So I've been testing myself going out of my comfort zone. And I think I'm holding it down in the kitchen. All right, so I'm gonna put 1 inch of canola oil. It says to fill it up to at least 1 inch. And then it's gonna be heated to 375 degrees. Is this boiling oil? I don't know, but I've never heated oil. Oh my gosh, that's so nice of the pan to have the inches on the side. Okay. All right, 1 inch. And then I guess I'm just gonna wait and then maybe use my little thermometer and see if it reaches 375. I actually really hate slicing onions, especially when you have lash extensions. I honestly cannot think of anything worse. But I've never bought a sweet onion, so maybe it's gonna be different. We'll see. I totally forgot. One time I learned this hack on TikTok, and they said if you wet some paper towel and then put it near like where you're slicing the onion, it's supposed to like absorb the onion fumes. I'm gonna try that. I have my wet paper towel. I'm gonna put it next to my cutting board. Oh, not a good cut. This is our Pixar cooking night. I will be using my Remy plate for the cornstarch. I guess it doesn't matter how it looks. Whatever. A little more than 2 tablespoons, who's counting? 1 cup of buttermilk. I know that this is not how you're supposed to measure liquids, but I'm sorry, I don't. 1 cup. Dang, that's like all of it. 3/4 a cup of flour. I'm gonna use the 1/4 cup 3 times. 1, 2, 3. A 1/2 teaspoon of salt. I'm just gonna eyeball that too. 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. Hey boy. Hi. 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. Oh. Thank you for trying to help. Thank you. Can you put these in the sink for Mama? Can you go put those in the sink? In the sink? Oh, good job. Okay, I need a spoon to mix. Oh, good job. Okay, baby, we're gonna mix. Can you mix? Mix. What? Mix, mix, mix. Oh my god. Okay, it's almost 500 degrees, so somehow I missed that part. Okay, it's 535 degrees, so let me get that back down to 375. My house is like so smoky right now, and why is Daniel gonna text me and say, oh, if a fire happens, use baking soda or the fire extinguisher, telling me where all these things are? What do you mean if a fire happens? Is this like highly flammable or something? Stressed out right now. My eyes are like starting to burn from the smoke in here. I'm gonna make the Supernova sauce while I wait for that to cool down. Oh my god. Mayonnaise, ketchup, relish, sugar, white vinegar, black pepper, paprika, garlic powder, onion powder. Okay, I'm not even kidding. I think onion rings are a no-go. Why is there not a warning label on that part of the cookbook? And another thing, like, good thing I did this because it is so smoky in here. Not a single one of my smoke detectors is going off. This is your sign to test your smoke detectors, because what the hell? Honestly, I turned the flame off. I don't even have time for that right now. It's still a little bit above 400 degrees, so like this, I'm just gonna try to make the onion rings with the flame off. I'm terrified right now. Okay, it's sizzling. It's sizzling. Okay, I'm just gonna hurry up and try to do these onion rings. Okay, it's low-key looking like an onion ring. The heat dropped too much on the oil, so I turned it on low. And I'm gonna finish the onion rings and then make the Supernova sauce. I'm low-key really sad at myself right now for not checking if I had mayonnaise before I went to the store. I have to use Miracle Whip. Okay, I think that's 1/4 of a cup. Relish. 2 tablespoons of ketchup. 1 teaspoon of sugar. White vinegar, black pepper, 1/2 teaspoon. Ooh. Oh, I'm sorry, 1/4 teaspoon. 1/4 teaspoon of onion powder. I'm gonna mix that part up. I love mayonnaise and ketchup based sauces. I'm Puerto Rican, and if you're Puerto Rican or if you've been to Puerto Rico, you know about the mayonnaise and ketchup. You know. When I'm in Puerto Rico, I literally carry that around in my purse. Supernova sauce done. Okay, burgers are on, and I'm making my son 2 tiny little burgers. The burgers are done, the sauce is done, onion rings are done. Last thing to do, it says to butter the buns and then slightly toast them. I cannot believe I almost forgot about the Frozone slushie. So I have my lemonade, I have my ice. I gotta get a wedge of this lemon to do a little rim. I don't have a use for this lemon, so I think I'm just gonna squeeze the rest of the juice into the lemonade. So I'll go blend that in a second. A little bit of sugar. Whoa. Hey, babies. Don't touch the knife. 1, 2. It's probably very delusional of me to be making my 1-year-old slushie in a glass cup, but I don't have another one that I can rim that I can rim with sugar. So just don't have to be supervised. All right. Okay, this was a little bit stressful having to time everything, but everything's officially done. Time to plate. Is it good, bud? I'm sorry. The height of his little burger is so funny. Is it good? I guess mommy can make onion rings, huh? I'm not gonna lie, it looks just like out of the picture. Hold on, let me get it out for comparison. You can't tell me I didn't do my big one. Let's try the slushie first. So this is the Frozone slushie. Basically frozen lemonade with blueberries. Tastes exactly how you think it would. I'm gonna try my onion rings since these stress me out the most. They're not as crunchy as I wish they would be. That's probably my own fault though, because I was just so scared. The flavor is there. I would just make them a little bit crispier next time. Now time to try my Supernova burger. Pretty good. I almost didn't put the onion ring on it because I'm just a really picky eater. But that's pretty good. There's definitely some pointers for next time. This is 10 out of 10. That was very hard to mess up. It's delicious. I'm going to give her a 7 out of 10 because there's just a lot of areas for improvement. But if you stayed and watched me cook this whole thing, bless your heart, okay? I know that was troubling at some times. But thanks for watching another one of my videos, and I'll catch you on the next one. Don't even look at my hair right now, okay? But it's the next day, and I had to run it back. You can tell I'm literally covered in stuff. But I had to use up the rest of the hamburger patty, so I was like, I have another onion, like, let's run it back for real. It is, I learned from yesterday, and I changed some things today. It is so much better today. I used a thicker onion ring batter because I didn't have any buttermilk, so I mixed regular milk and heavy cream. Yeah, I don't know. I told you, I just be experimenting in the kitchen. So delicious. They're so much crispier. And then burger, I cooked a little bit longer. And then, no, those are the only changes I made. It's so much better today.